Devil team coached by Ken Monty with Bob Woodberry and Ann Calvello and a lot of people you might not have heard of, but fantastic team. I mean, they are so strong and rough, and it's just been unbelievable.
Here we go, the fourth period getting underway. Bob Woodberry out there with the pivot helmet, number 18. O'Connor with the box helmet, number 40. Big Pete Boyd, 36, wearing the pivot helmet for the Bombers. Charlie Gibson, 17, breaks out in the jam for the Red Devils, and little Tony Roman is right behind him, coming alongside. James Paul up front, a jammer for the Bombers, not trying to go out on the play. So it's strictly Roman and big Charlie Gibson right now. Dynamite Tony against the bigger man there. There they are, really moving around that track. Great speed that the skaters attain. The real professionals of the bank track. That's what you're looking at right now. That's Gibson of the Red Devils, in the red and the gray on the inside. Now he's in front. There's Tony Roman, the orange and deep brown. They're moving on the pack now, but there's Bob Woodberry to block. He is slowing down Roman. Gibson moves up where Pete Boyd is waiting for him, of the Bombers. Pete Boyd, 36. Hits him again. There's Woodberry working on little Tony Roman. Working him over way back there. Gibson being bounced around by Pete Boyd. Woodberry coming up to give Gibson some help now. Blocking in there, and Gibson thinks he's got some points. Officials say he's got two, so he thought right. Almost a close call in there, but it's two Red Devil points. They lead now 16-14 over the Bay Area Bombers.
Well, this is certainly a rough Red Devil team, and as we say, it's the start of a brand new series. Next Saturday, the Bombers and most of the other teams in the league head for New York to that big triple-header at Shea Stadium. They won't be in the Bay Area next weekend. They return here to Kezar 2 weeks from today, and I know everybody's anxiously waiting to see what happens at Shea Stadium next Saturday. And anybody from any place in the country wants to go, you can still get there.
A lot of fans have been going to New York just for that game. Peter Hiscock, Highlands, New Jersey, came up a while ago. He just took second place in the World's Wrist Wrestling Championship in California. And that was a quick one. Officials call off down there. Gil Roscoe really bounced around that time. Score remains 16-14. As I mentioned, Peter Mistalk, the lobsterman. Runner-up in the World's Wrist Wrestling Championship. I met him in New York City. He went back there for a game a while back. And now he's out here. And one thing he wanted to see while he was in the competition was a roller derby game. He's here tonight with his lovely wife.
To remind all the fans, while they're seeing the first half, they're going to see the second half right here on this station. And of course, those big interviews right at the end of this half. So be sure and stay tuned and call your friends. Tell them the Red Devils are on. It's a brand new series with the Bombers.
And here we go on the outside. Looks like Wild Man Seaver. Cutting in front of him, James Paul. No, that's not Wild Man Seaver. That's Ted Tauscher, number 11. Seaver is out as a blocker, keeping Roman in the pack. There they are. These men move. We're in the pack. Woodberry put there by O'Connell on the deck. He's warned to move up with him near the pack. Here he's blocking now. How about the distance? He's warned to move up. He still put a block on. He slowed down James Paul. Now up there trying to score is Ted Tauscher, number 11. Blocked out by Charlie O'Connell. Woodberry back there working on James Paul. Hammers him into the rail and onto the track. Woodberry coming up now to give Tauscher some help. Seaver trying to move out O'Connell. Can't do it. Here's Woodberry taking a shot at O'Connell. Tauscher, number 11, is the man that has to score. Now he's by O'Connell. He's got another point in there. Maybe just one. O'Connell and Woodberry. O'Connell and Woodberry. Woodberry has O'Connell over the rail now. Trying to pull Woodberry off. Hammering O'Connell down at a pin to the rail. No way O'Connell could defend himself. Ken Monty in there now, the infield coach. Pete Boyd throws Monty out of there and delivers says, "You want some? I'm ready for you." Down at the other end, Woodberry is wreaking havoc on the Bomber team while the officials are up there trying to keep Monty and Boyd apart. Now O'Connell wants to get at Monty.
That's Margie Laszlo. Margie Laszlo is going after Woodberry.
Ball is grabbing Stafford and everybody swinging down there. There's too many things going on at once here. Too many fights. Let's face it.
Well, I want to mention the fans in the Bay Area. They only have 3 chances to see these teams this week. As I mentioned, the Bombers head east next weekend. Tomorrow, San Jose Civic Auditorium. Wednesday, the Stockton Auditorium, and Thursday in Sacramento. Don't miss the Bombers and Red Devils. And you fans watching in the Bay Area, you will see the telecast right here next weekend at the same time. Bombers return to Kezar 2 weeks from today.
Here we go again. play in the first half. 17-15, the Red Devils on top. Breaking out of that back, Alfonso Reyes, 16 on the jam. Bobby Seaver wearing the ribbon helmet. Here's Woodberry way behind the back, working on Alvin Mallory, just holding him and slugging him. Especially pointing and calling him, not breaking it up. Mallory trying to fight back in there, but now he's being attacked by Stafford and Seaver too. O'Connell comes tearing in there. They get out of his way and he just hits the rail. O'Connell is after Stafford. Stafford crawling to get out of his way. Putting O'Connell on the rail. Down at the other end they've got Woodberry. The entire girls team has Woodberry. It must be him on the bottom. On the bottom. They found the full girls team. He's hit Laszlo several times in this game until the girls decided they'd had it. Now the girls team with the Red Devils is down there trying to rescue Bob Woodberry.
Well, we got an interesting situation with this men versus women competition. A big match race coming up between Margie Laszlo and Bob Woodberry. And I think Bob Woodberry is not going to do as well as Bobby Riggs did against the lady tennis player.
He's hurting right now. He slapped Laszlo around here in the first half. And she got the entire girls team and they really worked him over. He's down on both knees on the edge of the track now. There he is. All of a sudden, there it was, down at the other end.
I want to mention for our fans watching in Santa Rosa, only game of the season up there, the Indoor Fairgrounds Pavilion is May 31st. Get your name on the Rotary mailing list. Send your name, address, zip code, number, the station on which you watch this program to Mailing List Box 1828, Oakland, California. We got a jam going, Walt. Right back to it.
And Tony Roman is out of the play. In the infield, Laszlo clobbered Woodberry again. The trainer is helping him, and he's down and rolling on the infield. I didn't see her do it. I saw her being pushed away, and Woodberry is down and rolling on the infield. She left on the rail by Tony Roman. Moving up behind Pete Boyd's blocking now as they move in the wild man, Bobby Seaver. Now she's coming up again. Look at Roman. Great skating, 2 points. Pete Boyd blocking, Charlie O'Connell blocking, Tony Roman. Beautiful, beautiful. 17-17 is now the score.
You know, Walt, I have a feeling, if anything, this game is going to explode in the second half.
I think Woodberry on the infield is really hurting. It's his hand or wrist. His head hurts and his wrist hurts and his hand hurts. And he is, and there he is. And you can see the pain that he's rolling back and forth on that chair, trying to ease the pain. He's going to learn you don't tangle with women's lip. Here we go. 3:25 to go on this bridge. All tied up 17-17. Don't forget interviews at the end of the half here.
Is doing a tremendous blocking job in that pack. Just tremendous.
It's just impossible to see everything at once. They tangle, they go. Ray's on top of Mallory down there. Starts upon him with the right hands. The back catches up, and Seaver puts a knee on Mallory. Monty's down there. Vector skater who's doing all the damage. No points scored on that jam. Alfonso Reyes to the penalty box.
You mentioned the Red Devils have this very large lady skater on their team. Also, they perhaps have the fellow with the longest hair in the league. I don't know what distinction that is, but number 14, Bob Johnson, has hair about 1.5 feet long. Doesn't seem to slow him down any, though, Walt.
No, he's a pretty good skater. Here we go. Bobby Seaver up front. He's going to whip out JoJo Stafford. James Paul cutting to the inside. Evidently, Mallory threw a penalty on the last play, too, for fighting. So the Bombers are down to 4 skaters, as well as the Red Devils down to 4. They're the Jammers, James Paul, JoJo Stafford, 15 of the Red Devils. These men really moving.